The Crownfall update is here, and it's pretty interesting. A new comic, a new event, new arcanas that are finally not locked behind a hefty battle pass, and new skins. Now, are these good reasons to justify all the delays and teases? Yes and no. Why is it justified? Valve never said that the gameplay update and Ringmaster will come together with the Crownfall update, so there's not an actual reason to blame them. Why is it not justified? Well, because the last big gameplay patch came on December 14th, and it wasn't even an incredibly big patch to begin with. Yes, it introduced Kanda and other items, but it wasn't something necessarily big. This patch was just a pandemic patch. If you've played Dota back then you know what I'm talking about. I think they will eventually release that too in the upcoming weeks, but till then, let's look at the actual update. Even though the update seems interesting, I've got to say this. What in the Facebook video game is this? It pretty much looks like one of these progression events that exist in some turn-based Facebook games that some of us used to play back when we were younger. Okay, jokes aside though, I think it's pretty alright. This event doesn't feel like a cash grab unlike all the previous battle passes, and it also seems like this event will span till August, so that is pretty cool. I also like that you can actually complete this at your own pace as well. I know there are some people, myself included, that might not be able to play all the time, so being able to complete all the acts whenever you can till the event will eventually finish is a huge perk. So what do you have to do in this anyway? You've pretty much got to play Dota and earn tokens. For example, your first task after starting your quest is to play one of the heroes listed here. All heroes have special tokens attributed to them, some of them might have the same token twice. These tokens contain details about each hero. For example, Juggernaut is a double melee hero. Tokens will help you progress throughout the entire maze. You'll also get numerous prizes such as MMR double downs, Crownfall coins, treasures, and much more. There's also a Candyworks caravan, but I cannot show it in this video because I haven't unlocked it yet. When it comes to reviewing this event, I will certainly say that they've done an incredible job. It truly feels like they improved the battle pass system. The less fortunate players have finally got a chance to get decent skins for a decent price or even for free now. Now the comic and the arcanas are actually pretty interesting. I'm not going to cover them because maybe some people don't want to hear spoilers about the story, so I'm just going to say that I like this idea. It's pretty neat that they're actually putting more emphasis on the lore of Dota 2. I might not be a major lore nerd, but I think that seeing some parts of it being used in Dota 2 events is a good choice made by Valve. Overall, the update is great, but it's still pretty underwhelming because there's no gameplay event and no patch. Even though they kinda teased that there will be a surprise or two, even though we know that we might still get a game mode event in one of these acts, I think it would have been great if the event was released in Act 1. First of all, it's because it's a good way of avoiding griefers. Pre-patch Dota is and will always be the worst period to play in. There are so many bored and stressed out griefers in the game, I even stopped playing hoping that the patch will come so I won't have to deal with them. Even my last games before Crownfall were pretty fast, and that is because I always played with or against someone who was either idling intentionally, feeding, or doing whatever this is. Oh yeah, second of all, I want to play something with my friends. I started playing Sealbreaker 2023 because I missed playing an actual event. A patch would have been amazing, but I already explained the reason why earlier in the video. A new hero would have also been good because, let's face it, Muerta came out more than a year ago and the game started to feel a bit stale. So unless we are getting 2 heroes instead of 1, or unless Ringmaster comes next week or in the next 3 weeks, then yeah, this is a pretty bad decision from Valve. I think this update is a 5 or 6 out of 10. Maybe the rating will improve later on after the Crownfall event will get more content, but till then we'll stick with 5.5 out of 10. Or as you Gen Alpha kids would call it, this update is mid. My YouTube progression video will come soon, maybe next week, and after it I will start working on Dead Games Archive episode 3, which will either feature Artifact or Day of Defeat Source. Yeah, anyway, bye. This update ain't much. Wait, you can actually fish. Let's go!